Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Transitional Yoga. I am Jenna. Welcome back to another gorgeous Monday morning. We want to start today in our chairs, seated. As you can see, mat is laid down. The chair is right on the edge of the mat. We have something to put your feet on so that your feet are just not dangling to the floor, that they're comfortably bent. You could sit in a regular chair, you could sit at your dinner table, you could sit on the couch. Just comfortably bring your body down, sit your spine back, and let yourself relax for a moment in seated position. We're going to start our bodies off by our breath work, and then we're going to work on a guided meditation at the beginning today. Let your hands relax comfortably in your laps, whether it's palms down or palms up. It really does not matter, just comfort. The fingers should be spread out, laying across the front of the knees or the thighs. The fingers are lightly spread apart and soft, all the way down to the fingertips, in between the webbings of the fingers. And as the hands start to get light and relaxed, allow that sensation to begin to move up your forearms. Let your shoulder blades roll back and down so that you can relax from your shoulders to your elbows. And as the arms relax in and the torso and chest begin to lift and relax back, our breathing becomes much more easy and soft and natural. Soft breath in through the nose. And soft breath out through the nose. As you breathe in through the nose, try to really open up the sinuses, open up the nostrils, open up the palate above the mouth, and create a light lift, a light smile underneath the cheeks as you breathe in. Then as you exhale, allow that happy sensation to wash over your body. Allow your mind to start to relax and become comfortable, but receptive to directions. And we inhale again through the nose. Open the sinuses, open the palate. Also, open the brain. Smell something in the air that might be delightful, or imagine something you love to smell at the top of the breath. And exhale, relax. The mind relaxes, the face relaxes, but the body stays seated and comfortable. In through the nose. Open the breath, open the palate, smell the air. Imagine your favorite smell at the top of the breath and hold it just for a moment. Enjoy that fullness behind the eyes, behind the ears, in the palate and of the mouth. Enjoy the fullness of the breath into the chest, and as you exhale, relax. The eyes may close, but the ears stay open as we listen to the guided meditation, and you continue to breathe through your nose. Work on the inhale. Work on smelling the air. The exhale will happen automatically. The goal of this meditation, and a quote by Ram Dass, the quieter you become, the more you can hear. Thinking is the mind talking. Meditation is the mind listening. As I put myself into the listening mode, my mind becomes quiet so it can hear. First, I listen to my body. When there is a sharp pain somewhere, my body talks loudly. Now it is talking quietly. I have to listen carefully so I can hear the quiet messages coming from my body. My body does not talk in words. My legs do not speak a language. My body talks in sensations. If I hear words, then it is my brain talking. It is the brain interrupting or judging the sensations coming from my body. I listen to all the sensations of breathing. They are nothing spectacular, but they put me in touch with my body. My body is expanding and contracting as it takes in and expels air. I'm interacting with the earth as I breathe. The earth is not only rocks and dirt, it is also water and air. I could not live long without this interaction from living from breath to breath. My life consistently, mainly of interacting with the earth. How do I listen now? Do I listen with boredom or with interest? Do I always listen like this? When I hear my brain talking, I say, shh, I'm listening. I listen to each part of my body one by one. I listen with particular attention for signs of tension. When I find tension in my hands, shoulders, neck, abdomen, I let it go and relax. Now I listen to my facial muscles. Are they closed, coordinated with my thoughts? I let go of tension in my forehead and form a gentle smile around my eyes and mouth. Contentment is a bodily feeling. Now I feel contentment in my body. Still with the eyes closed and the body soft, filled with contentment, we turn our minds back to conscious breath and we start to build in movement. In through the nose with consciousness. As it flows up into the eyes, let the eyes open. As it fills the ears, let the ears expand. As it fills into the chest and throat and heart and lungs, let them lift. Draw your spine away from the back of the chair and give me a little bit of arch and opening to the front of the chest. Exhale, slowly sit back into the chair like you're zipping up your jacket from your navel all the way up to your chest and nose and head. We sit tall. Inhale, right foot steps off the blanket, or if it's on the floor, that's where it should be now. You're going to start moving away from the back of the chair. Inhale, right foot on the floor, draw the chest up. Arch the spine, open the throat, and stretch the right hand up. Breathe gently here as the right side of the body holds our chair position. The toes of the right foot spread open, the balls of the right toes spread out. The whole foot starts to feel the earth and draw the energy up. From the inner arch to the inner knee to the inner groin pulls in, and from the outer hip to the outer knee to the pinky toe presses down. Abs tuck in, chest lifts tall. Hold here for 2 more breaths, please. Feel the energy from toes to fingers and from fingers back down to toes. Slowly release the right hand down, back onto the legs. Left leg, inhale, step it off and stretch the left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, hold. From the inner left arch to the knee to the groin, pull up. And from the outside of the hip to the knee to the toe, press down. Left leg is active. Belly tucks in, chest opens, arm lifts. Feel the energy rolling through the toes of the left foot. Toes open, balls of the toes spread apart, and feel the ground, the energy drawing up. Lifting the chest, lifting the arms all the way through the fingers. And then we notice the energies from the fingers rolling down to the toes. Breathe. Smell the air. Open the breath. Be conscious to the energy moving through the body and let the mind be at ease. Enjoy the sensations and exhale. Relax the left hand down onto the leg. Slide the buttocks forward a little bit more so that you're in the center or maybe towards the front third of the chair. Feet are planted firmly. Inhale, open the toes, stretch the feet. Lift the inner arches, lift the inner knees, lift the inner groins like you're pulling up a pair of undies. Stretch the outside of the legs down to the pinky toes and both arms reach up and out. The chest should be a little bit forward over the thighs like somebody is pulling off a t-shirt from your waist. The body's leaning forward over the front of the legs like you're going to stand up. So you feel the energy moving, toes to fingers and fingers back down to toes, growing taller, growing lighter, growing longer. Breathe. Smell the air. Imagine something you love to smell as it lifts your spirits, breath, and mind beyond the body. And exhale, lower the hands down slowly as you sit back over the hips and relax. Inhale, right leg out and up. Like you're putting on stockings, pants, shoes. You imagine the shoe, the sock coming on up the calf, knee to chest, and pull it towards your ribs. Doesn't matter if the knee is low or the knee is high. It's about the left side getting strong. Left toes, left knee, left thigh, pull up. Left chest grows tall, left arm pulls in the right leg. And the right leg relaxes as it folds in towards the body. Inhale, step the right leg back out and down. And the left side, same thing. Inhale, stretch the left leg out. Like you're putting on socks, like you're putting on pants, like you're pulling on undies. Draw the knee up. Use the right leg to stay strong. The stronger the right, the easier the left knee folds. Strength on the inside of the right leg, drawing up, stretching from the outside of the hip down. Right arm pulls that left knee in. Right leg stays strong. Hold. Stimulating digestion here as well as we close off circulation. Good for the morning. Hold here. Inhale. Stretch the left leg back out. And exhale. Lower it down. Slide forward again to the front of the seat. Here, your buttocks is just on the edge, not enough to fall off, but just enough to be on the sits bones. The back of the thighs are off, but the buttocks is on. Right leg stretches out. Inhale, press the heel down. Exhale, pull the sock on, pull the undies on, pull the pants on, and draw that knee to the chest. Where are we thinking, though? Not right side. We're thinking strength on the left. Pull it up through the inner thigh. Pull it up through the belly. Open the chest. And then we open the right knee. Build mobility in that hip and close. And inhale, open. Build mobility in the chest and the hips. And exhale, close again. If the toe needs to drop down in between, it may go down. Inhale up. Exhale, mobility out. Inhale back and down. Final one. Inhale up. Exhale, draw it out to the side. If you can tap down here, tap down wide. Bring it back up again and draw it all the way back into the center. That right knee turns out to the side. The right foot comes over the left knee. We call it a figure 4 here. This is a very good hip release. It even starts to release the sciatic nerve. So lift your chest up and start to leave the chest forward. You want to feel like you're having a conversation with me, so come forward, lift your spirits up. Do not look down yet. Lift your heart. If you feel good, you can stretch the right hand out and up 45 degrees and just see what happens with that hip. A little bit more intensity here. A little bit more intensity here. Up, 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 up. Good. Roll that hand back down. Left hand, stretch it out and up. Watch the knee. Make sure the knee is not heavy. The body stays weighted on the left side. Inhale, chest up, arm up. Good. Roll it all the way back around. Both hands out and forward. Oh, t-shirt off. Heart up. Chin up. Ribs up. Spirits up. Exhale, roll the shoulders back down. Soften the elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades into the spine and stop here at goalpost or cactus. Inhale the arms straight out. Turn the palms up and lengthen that middle finger out. Feel that energy move through the palms of the hands. Feel the energy move up through the inside of the elbows, the inside of the armpits, and under the breast into the heart. Close the hands in front of the body, squeeze the pinkies together, and lower the elbows down to that shin bone. How's the stretch in the back? How's the release? If it's too intense, come up a little bit. Soften the breath. Go back into letting it go and breathe. If the words are talking, the mind is doing too much work, come back to breathing. Come back to a little bit more abdominal activation. I'm telling you, that's the secret right here. Abs lift like a giggle. Ha ha! And you should be able to come forward. One more time. It's a giggle. It's a game that you play with yourself. It's a mind game. Deep breath in. Exhale. Ha-ha! Can you win with your own mind and the body comes forward? Noticing I'm not bending down. I'm leaning forward and out. Nice long spine. Nothing rounded. Inhale up. Great release to that hip. Draw the right knee into the chest and relax the right foot down. Ooh, it should feel really good. Make sure you're seated in the middle of the chair evenly and we go to the other side. Inhale, left leg out. Press down. Make it strong. Not the left leg, the right leg. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, left knee to chest, right leg strong. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, open. Tush on the right leg holds you so the left leg can stretch. Inhale, center. And exhale, release. Deep breath in. Exhale, right leg strong, left leg up. Deep breath in. Exhale, open, mobility. Use that right tush to help the left leg open. If you can tap it down, bring it up and in. Deep breath. Exhale, open. Right leg. Tap and lift. Good. One more. Inhale, open. Good. Tap. Hold. Open the knees up. Get the stretch in the inner groins. Deep breath in. Exhale, up and in. And turn back to the center. On the inhale, elevate the knee. On the exhale, rotate. Left knee out. Left ankle over the right knee. Again, second side, figure 4. Lift the chest. Draw the heart forward a little bit over the thighs. So you feel that t-shirt coming off. Should start to trigger that left hip to begin to loosen. Don't lean to the left. You don't want to see that knee dropping down. You want to sit firmly over the right side. So both knees stay approximately the same height in space. If you're really tight, you're going to see this, and it's okay. Don't worry. If it hurts, you can hold it up a little bit as you come forward. That's going to let your gluteal release. Right? Eventually, over time, it'll start to lower down a little bit, and you'll be able to sit forward. Right arm forward and up. Grab an apple from the tree. Notice the stretch. As you lift the right rib cage up, what happens with the left stretch? Up with the right, up with the right, up with the right. Good. And lower the right hand down. Left hand goes out. Grab a fruit from the tree. Just look at the difference. You want to lean to the left. Don't do it. Sit to the right and lift only the left rib cage. You have to start separating these body parts. They all do different things. Hold it here. Oh, feel that release coming through that hip on this side. Inhale, arm up, roll it down. And then we have both hands forward. Inhale, both hands out and up, 45 degrees. Good job. Inhale, the arms up, up, up. All right, remember what we did. We're going to open it up to the cactus. Shoulder blades drop in, hands out to the T. Lengthen the middle fingers out. Open up the elbows. Feel the stretch through all of the fingertips. Heart open. Lean forward and close the pinky fingers in front of the body. Lower the elbows down to the shins. Ooh, big stretch on that side. Remember, tuck that right belly in. Lean to the right a little bit and the hands can come down. As you let the mind go and you breathe and you let the words start to fade away, I'm going to remind you, right abdominals pull up. Give me that little giggle. Right abdominals pull up again, a little bit more giggle. And look at the amount of stretch that we get to the hip and the spine without rounding. Don't round. Keep your head high. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bring that knee back to the center and lower it down. Woo, the legs should start to feel really good here. All right, before we start to come into our next section, our standing section, I would love for you to get a few props if you do not have them already by your side. Please go and find either a yoga block. You can find, I don't know if they even print them anymore, dictionaries. I know they do, I'm teasing. Get a dictionary, right? I don't think they do phone books either, but a phone book. Get some sort of big surface book like this. Okay, and we're going to use this today as our surface to step on for some mobility. We're still going to use the chair, so keep that in mind. Don't bring it too far away. We move on. Inhale, stretch those hands up. Oh, t-shirt coming off. Inhale, lean forward over the legs. Like we're going to grab up to the top of a bus or a subway lift. Inhale, up, 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 up. And then stretch all the way up, like you're putting something up in the highest cabinet in your house. Squeeze the ankle, squeeze the inner thigh, squeeze the groin, squeeze the tush. Good job. And lower down. Excellent. Okay, so let me take that prop and let me show you what we're going to do with it. Whatever book, whatever can, whatever obstacle you're going to work on is going to go in the front center of the mat. Your chair, if you need help on stability, is going to go to the side of you. And it doesn't matter which side. I'm going to show you first with stability, and then we're going to do the set without stability. Only because we're just standing up for the first time and we feel this great energy down our legs. Inhale the arms all the way up. Please stand tall. As you stand tall, I want you to lift the toes lightly. I want you to feel the energy through the inside of the ankles, and you can see me rolling my feet in and out a little bit. Right? Hold them in the middle. Pull up your inner thighs. Pull up your tushy. Get a little bit of excitement, right? Your heels can come up and down, and you feel this lifting in your ribs, right? Like somebody's pulling you up off the floor. Deep breath in, bend your knees a little bit, and sit in a light chair. All right? So this is a suspended position between sitting down and standing up. Even though we're suspended here, you should feel the energy of the legs coming up. Bear with me. Ankles come up to the knees. The inner knees come up to the groin comes up to the belly lifts the heart, and the heart lifts our whole head up. If your arms are tired, you can always bring them out to the side, you can always bring them onto the hips, you could always hang them down, but here we feel lots of energy. Okay? Riding the cushion of those hips. We just created mobility of knees up and down, and knees go in and out. It's not the knees, it's here. Buttocks, buttocks, buttocks. Like you're holding back from going to the bathroom. Every time you sit down, you soften. Every time you lift up, give me the bathroom hold. Whoop. Good. Inhale, sit down. Exhale, come up. Give me that bathroom hold. Little bit more in the center. Little bit more in those inner thighs. 2. Inhale, sit down. And last one, all the way up. Give me that pelvic floor lift. And relax the hands down. Here's where our block comes in. I'm going to start with my left foot directly behind the block. The right foot adjacent to the left, not touching. The right foot slides forward. Point the toe and touch. The right foot comes up on the block. 2. And the right foot comes over to the left side of the block. 3. We're using our inner thighs here, and we reverse it. Right foot up, right foot to the side, and right foot back to parallel. Okay? Here we're creating stability in the front of the body, through the middle of the body, and then through the inner thighs. Our fingers get lighter. Right toe forward, right toe up, right toe cross, and hold. Right toe up, right toe out, right toe back, and hold. Let's go. One finger. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Squeeze those inner thighs. Lift the ribs. We come back out if you need the finger. 1, 2, 3, and release. We take it out now. 1, 2, 3. Hold, squeeze those inner thighs, stretch the upper body, bring it back down, lower the center of gravity, use the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Keep going, abs up, strong shoulders. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold, squeeze those inner thighs. Last set. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Inhale, sit down in the chair. Good. Give me those inner and outer thighs. As you stand up, pull up inner thighs, squeeze the tush, rib cage up, and lift. Inhale, sit down. Exhale, come up, inner thighs, abs, shoulders, lift. 2. Look at my hands going out, getting broader. Inhale, sit down. Last one. Prime those body, prime the legs. Exhale up. Arches, inner thighs, inner groin, shoulders. And roll the hands down. Notice how the body feels. How's the energy in the legs? If you stand just for a moment, you should feel that surge of energy through the arms. Okay. Chair moves to the other side if you need it, if you need it. Right foot goes behind the block. Our left foot steps for mobility. We start with full hands on. Next to the block. Left foot on top of the block, left foot to the right. Squeeze the inner thighs or squeeze the inner groins and hold. Reverse. Top, side, parallel, and release. Inhale, bring it forward. Left, top, right, squeeze. Bring it out. And adjacent. Squeeze. One finger now. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Finger. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 2 more. No hands now. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Stretch the other arm up. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Both hands now. Last set. Let's go. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Stretch them both up. Give me inner thighs. Bring them back down. Inhale, inhale, inhale here. And hold. Beautiful job. Great. Release the hands down. Both feet behind the block. We draw a circle around the block. Let's go. Right foot first. If you need the chair, hold on. Right toe draws around the circle, and we come back to center. It reverses. Right foot goes clockwise and back. Right foot counterclockwise. Use the belly, use the abs. Right foot goes clockwise. Use the belly, use the abs, use the inner thighs. Got it. One more time. Right foot counterclockwise. Hips, inner thighs, abs. Roll it around. Roll it around. Inhale. Exhale. Abs, inner thighs. Good. Roll it around and bring it center. Left foot going clockwise. Inhale. Breathe. Exhale. Left foot clockwise around the block. Around the block. Go slow on the first one. Deep breath in. Use your abs. Exhale. Counterclockwise. Left foot around the block. Deep breath in. Exhale. Clockwise. Left leg around the block. Make it as smooth as possible. Good job. Deep breath. Reverse it. Counterclockwise. Inner and outer thighs. What can you do about the toes staying on the floor? Deep breath. Last set. Clockwise. Left leg. Toes glide along the floor. Deep breath. Exhale. Reverse it. Let the toes glide along the floor again. Whoop. And relax. Beautiful. Here it requires that one foot is still touching the ground, but the other one is lightly lifting. This is good for the mind because balance really is only in one leg. Here we go. Slide that prop out of the way. We come to an open mat. Hands on the hips if stability is good. Hand on a chair if you need assistance. Right foot forward. Press the toes down. Right knee lifts. And it lifts because that left leg gets stronger. Grab under the knee. Grab over the knee. These are all choices. And most importantly now, watch what happens. That right leg slides backwards, and I step back. My left tush glides me. Here we are, warrior one. Breathe. Right heel down, pressing that right hip bone forward and up. Lift the chest away from the thighs. Stretch the arms up towards the sky. How is your stability? You should not be forward, but you should be leaning back over that strong right buttocks. Inhale up onto the right tippy toe. Slide that right leg back forward. Hold knee high. And slowly lower the right leg down. Release your hands. Chair switches to the other side. Only if you need it. If you don't, the chair is irrelevant. And we do the left leg. Inhale, left toe forward. Strong right leg. And the left leg slowly lifts. Left hand can go under the left knee. It can go over the left knee. I'm talking about right leg now. Strong, inner thigh up, outer hip down. We take that left leg and we swing it back. Bend that right tush and lead with your right buttocks, the left leg back. Soon as that left heel touches, feel the energy. Left heel, left tush, left hip, left arm. If you need to hold the chair with the right side, please do so. If not, the second arm can come up. Lift the chest away from the thighs. Press the hip bone forward. Breathe easily. Rest the words of the mind. Find the energy in the ground, drawing up, lifting your spirits and lifting your breath. Inhale, come up onto the left tippy toe. Left knee slides forward. See if you can catch your balance here. If not, the hands could be at the heart, at the hips, still on the chair, and lower the left leg down. The chair finally comes to the front of the mat. All right? When the chair comes to the front of the mat, I just want you to look here. The back of the chair should be farthest away from you, and the seat of the chair should be closest to you. For our purposes and demonstrations, do not move. I'm going to turn my chair, and you can at least see my body move in that same direction. I turn myself towards the chair. Inhale, hands up nice and tall. Lift the rib cage up. Slide your hips back a little bit and create a nice strong buttocks. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come forward. If you have a bad back, you may bend your knees. As long as the back is strong, see if you can reach for the top of the chair. If that's too much, the hands can always come down to the base of the chair so you have a little bit more support underneath you. Bend the knees if necessary. Create that length through the rib cage. Right? T-shirt comes off towards the head, and my undies come off towards my tailbone. Let your head drop down in between your arms. I'm going to tell you truthfully, I'm a little short here, so I should be about right here. So you can see that my body makes a nice L in the front of those hips. I have to pull my tummy up right from here. And I'm stretching strongly the outside of those arms. My head does not drop down. This is a no-no. The head stays in between the arms so it's protected. Almost like you're swimming here. Right leg stretches back and up. Whoop. Don't lift that hip up. The hip points towards the floor. It's my booty here. It's my left buttocks that keeps me pushing back. And it makes my right leg very buoyant and mobile. Good. Right leg goes down. Same thing here. Inhale, left leg up. My left hip bone stays rotated down. You can see which way it's pointing, down. And my right side is pressing back, right here, pressing back. Create that length, right side. Holding 3. Holding 2. Great job. One more breath. I see you. And slowly bring that foot down parallel. Hands to the chair. We add in some swimming now. My left hand swims back. 1. My left hand swims up 2, and you can see my thumb's on my shoulder like I'm waving to you. Right here, I jump the hurdle and my hand goes back down. We practice it one more time on the right. I want you to see hand to the hip, hand to the shoulder. You're going to wave high, jump the hurdle, and put your hand back down. Let's get it to the other side. Left side again. Inhale up, hand to the hip, thumb to the shoulder, jump the hurdle and down. Right hand to the hip, right hand to the shoulder, jump the hurdle and down. Follow along. Left hand to the hip, right leg up. Whoop. Left hand to the shoulder, right leg up. Left hand comes down to the floor, and the right hand comes up. How's your balance? Right hand to the shoulder, right hand jumps the hurdle, and the right leg goes down. Good. Let's go. Left leg back. Right hand first to the hip. Right hand to the shoulder. Right hand comes down to the chair. And the left hand comes to the hip. Hold strong. Left hand to the shoulder. Little wave. Bring it down and lower the legs. Good challenge. Elbows down. Crisscross the hands at the elbows. Bring your forehead down. If you still feel good, the forehead can rest on the chair and the hands can come right to the floor by the legs. Breathe easy. This is probably the most relaxed your mind will be here. Don't be lazy. Abs up, inner thighs up, shoulder blades down so you really feel all of that energy again moving through the fingers and the toes. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. 1 more, please. 1 more, please. Deep breath in. Exhale, belly up. Good. Pass the chair forward, fold down as long as your mind and blood pressure and body feel good. And then bend your knees and bring that spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, stack the spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Inhale, come all the way up, and the hands come back. Fingers to the shoulders. Inhale, hands over the hurdle and release back down towards the hips. 1 more time. Hands come back, hands to the hips. Thumbs to the shoulders. We wave high, we jump the hurdle and lower the hands down. Take a moment to stand tall and breathe. Feel the energy moving gently from the toes again to the fingers and the fingers to the toes. Right? The hum or the vibration of the body here. How at peace do you feel? Both in mind, in energy, and what kind of sense of gratitude do you feel for yourself as you stop for the moment and you listen to your body? Inhale the arms up, slow lift. Exhale, slowly bring the hands down to the top of the back of the chair. Fold at the hips. Inhale again, lift the chest up, look over the back of the chair and bring your hands down to the seat of the chair. And as you exhale, take the legs back one good step and then drop your head into down dog. My arms and my head are still in the same alignment here. Just my feet have walked back maybe one good foot distance, maybe a foot and a half. The belly scoops in. I'm pressing my spine up and back so I can feel the length down my ribs. I can feel the length through the outside of my legs. I can feel the lightness in my heels, in my calves. They're not heavy, but they're light. Those of you who feel fantastic and want to take down dog all the way to the floor, you can bring your hands down to the floor. And then you can take your feet back one more gentle step. Tuck the shoulders in, pull the belly up, stretch the spine back. Do not push the head down. The head relaxes right in between the arms. It's protected. 4 soft breaths. Energy from toes to fingers and from fingers to toes. Hopefully all of you guys are still in line with your mat, so as we come down, regardless of where your hands are, you're going to look forward. I'm going to do this from the top of the chair just so you can see where we are. You're going to shift forward, and provided there's no bad knees, right, we can come down 1, and we can come down 2 safely. All right? Here, the chair can be pushed out of the way. I'm going to turn back on the long ways on the mat for you, and we continue on. If for whatever reason the floor is too low, you can always perform all of these activities on the chair versus here in tabletop. All right, let me show you first set. Inhale, take the right leg back and up. Otherwise, you're here on the ground in the same position, tabletop, extended leg. Hold here just for a moment. Make sure that stability is on your right side. I'm sorry, your right leg is lifted, so stability is on your left side. Left shoulder, left hip is holding you. Right leg is floating in the air. Think about lifting the chest up and breathe. Tuck the right knee to the elbow. Come forward. See if you can touch it. See if you can touch it. And then the right leg comes back to the left and slowly sit down. Buttocks to the heels, chest to the thighs, elbows to the floor, and then the head can start to sink down. If you want to extend the arms into full child, you may do so. And again, the buttocks presses back. It's about extending the spine down the legs. Inhale, come forward, tabletop. Left leg goes back and left leg lifts. Find that stability. Right side strong. Right shoulder, right tush. Right? I'm leaning forward here. I'm not leaning back. This makes it much more difficult for my hip. Come forward and elevate. Inhale, come forward, and elevate. Good job. One more breath here, please. And then exhale, tuck the knees down, sit the buttocks back, 1, drop the chest to the knees, 2, and let the forehead come down in between the arms, 3. If the head dangles, the head can always rest on the hands. You could always stack the palms up into like what I call potatoes. Or the forehead can relax all the way on the floor and the arms extend out straight. Last round, inhale up, tabletop. Come forward. Right leg extends back. Right leg lifts. All right, we did right knee to the chest, 1. Right leg goes back out. Watch what happens. Right knee comes out to the side now. Like a dog in a fire hydrant. I hate using that analogy, but that's what's happening. And then touch it forward. Good. And swing it back out. And touch it down. Child's pose. Buttocks back. Chest down. Forehead release. Inhale, come up. We do the other side into tabletop. Left leg extends back and up. Good. Knee to elbow. Come forward. Use your belly. Inhale, leg goes back out. You still see I'm leaning forward. Don't go back. Lean forward. Open up that left knee to the left. Dog on the fire hydrant. Use your tushy. Elbow to knee or knee to elbow. Inhale, take it back out. And then tuck the knee down and come back. Buttocks to heels. Chest to legs, nose to the knees. All right, last round. Let's see what we got. Inhale, come up, tabletop. Right leg extends back. Right leg, inhale up. Lift the chest, move forward. Abs. Knee to elbow. Squeeze the belly. Inhale back. Exhale, bring it out to the side. Knee to elbow. And then the foot comes down to the lunge. Hand on knee. Hand on hip. Hands to the sky. This tush is the strong tush. It's my left leg that's strong here, not the right one. All right, we come back down. Tuck the abs. Press the hips back. The hands come down. Knee to elbow. Knee to arm. Leg stretches back. And we drop it down. Don't go into table. Don't go into child's pose. We do the other side. Let's go. Left leg extends back. Inhale up. Tuck in. Knee to elbow in the middle. Inhale, open. Take the knee out to the side like dog in a fire hydrant. Touch it to the elbow. And then see if that foot can come forward, lunge. Hand on the knee. Hand on the hip. Hands to the sky. It's the left tushy. It's the right tushy that does the work here. Hold it. Stretch that right hip open as you lift the chest. Good. And then slowly come down. Knee to elbow. Knee to belly button. Left leg straight back. And then finally into child's pose. Buttocks to heels. Chest to legs. Forehead in between the arms. Or resting on the floor. 3 deep breaths here. 1 to that lower spine between your belt line and your tailbone. 1 set of breath here between the back of the heart and the kidneys, behind the digestive organs. And then finally, the last set of breath above the shoulder blades, behind the neck, that allows the head to dangle. These 3 zones in the back of the body fill up. Fill them with the breath. Find them lift and become light. And as you exhale, surrender the inside, right? Abdominals to the heart, flat, and relax the forehead to the floor. Walk the hands to the right side, please. Your chest can come up and over your thighs if that feels good. You don't have to be so flat to the floor. You can come up, up, up as you do that twist. Just don't lift the tush up. Leave the tush down. Good. Inhale, come back to the center. Get low. Stretch out. And then inhale, come up onto the light palms and move that rib cage up and over that left side. Keep the tush down. Enjoy that nice rib side stretch. Inhale, come back to the center, long and low. And then slowly, as you come back up through the middle, bring your hips to the right and bring your legs to the left. Turn the body to the right, please. Look over the right shoulder. Take the body as far to the right as you can, and when you no longer can turn to the right, just your head turns back and looks at your feet. It's a very glamorous pose here. Feel the stretch in the right side of the chin, right side of the clavicles and the chest. Feel the nice trim waist as you look into the opposite direction that your body is turning. And breathe. Inhale, bring the torso back to the center, and the legs happily switch to the other side. Both hands down. Inhale, forward, and then swing the legs to the right. Turn the body to the left. Look over the left chest, look over the left shoulder. Keep turning to the left as much as you can. And once you're turned to the left, the head goes back to the right. Belly button in. Eyes gazing down towards that right foot. Scoop the left abs. Open the left chest. But the eyes look down to the right. Breathe into the side of the neck. Breathe into the side of the rib cage. Softness through the mind. Let the body, let the words drown out. Let the breath move you into deeper relaxation. And we inhale, torso back to the center, and both legs come forward. Slide the feet to the end of the mat. Not off, but just to the end. And then slowly, using your arms and your elbows, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Releasing your spine all the way down. If you need a pillow behind your head, you can put a pillow or one of those blankets that we used earlier. If you'd like to lie flat, you can lie completely flat. And finally, for those of you who have been practicing with us, if you have a strap with you, this is the time to use it next to you and grab that strap. Deep breath in, please, through the nose. As you exhale, we draw the abs up, a little bit of scoop. We roll the shoulder blades back. We feel that morning yawn coming over our body, and then we scoop the hips towards the heels. Stretch the hands down, like a morning yawn. And at the last moment, lift your head. Make sure your feet and thighs are in line with your hips. Your belly is seated in the center. Your ribs are neutral, and you lie down and flat. Inhale, soft breath. Exhale, right side of body strong. Right abs, right shoulders, right leg. And as the right side gets stronger, that left knee can come into the chest. Use the strap over the knee. Press strong through that right leg. Press strong through that right leg. And as the right leg gets stronger, you may be able to get the strap over your left toes. And the left leg goes up straight. Strength on the right. And you can see me, I'm pressing down on my right thigh. I'm pushing down on my right hip and lower abdominals. I'm stretching my right calf. And as the right side gets stronger, my left side gains mobility. clockwise circle, and then counterclockwise circle. Use your strap. One more time, clockwise circle, and then counterclockwise circle. If for whatever reason you do not have a strap, you can always hold behind your knee to make those circles. I just want you to know that so you do not have to miss out on this. And then draw that left knee back to the chest and bring the left leg flat to the floor. Deep breath in. Exhale, strength on the left. Abs first, shoulder second, left tush and inner thigh, and then down through the calf and the heel. Right knee comes into the chest. Grab it with your hands. Grab it with your strap and pull it into the chest. If you want the left leg to fold in softly, the right side needs to be stronger. Good. The strap can come over those left toes. The right toes. Take the right leg up to the sky. And see my left hand on my left hip, reminding it to be strong. The stronger the left, the more the right side can start to open up. And we can do that clockwise circle. We can do the counterclockwise circle. One more time, clockwise circle, strong left leg. And counterclockwise circle, again, strong left leg. If you didn't have that strap, you could again hold behind the knee. Draw the right knee back into the chest and lay the right leg flat. Inhale, soft breath. On the exhale, abs up. Draw the inner thighs together, draw the inner toes together, and slowly scoop the knees to the chest. If you have the strap, you can use it again over the knees as you pull the knees in. If you do not have the strap, you can just simply hold the hands to the tops of the knees. If you have the strap, see if you can get that strap over the soles of the feet and the legs can straighten up. If there is no strap, you can hold behind the thighs, please. Strap on the feet. Open up the toes, let the feet relax. Get the heels to stretch up towards the sky as the toes open. You should feel like you can get your toenails polished here. As the belly scoops and the shoulder blades relax down, continue to pull the toes over the head gently. Do not lift your buttocks. It should stay flat on the floor. Regardless of the strap, again, the legs are going to open up slowly out to a straddle. If you have the strap, let the feet slide along the edge of the fabric. If there's no strap, let your hands hold on to the outside of your knees. Enjoy that full release to the outside of the hips. Glutes get strong. Inside of the thighs stretch. For those of you who are really flexible and you want to bring your fingers to the toes, that's fine too. And then slowly the heels come together above the belly button. Hold the ankles. If you have the strap here, you're going to take the strap over the outside of the pinky toes, and you're going to help lower your feet down to the floor. The soles of the feet relax together, the knees open. The hands come to the tops of the thighs. Press the legs away like you're taking your pants off. Lengthen your chest. Tuck the chin towards your heart. And let the front of your belly get very soft and supple. 4 deep breaths here. Relax your mind. Breathe into the body, breathe into the earth, the ground. Let the two surfaces become soft enough with each other that as you relax your hands away and the arms open up, and then you stretch the legs out towards the front of the mat and release down. We finish off here in Savasana, in our sleep pose, where we come back to that meditation that we did at the beginning about listening to your body, about letting go of the words and finding your center, your contentment with your breath. Feel the breath move in through the nose and smell the air. Feel the lightness under the cheeks and in the eyes. Notice how it feels to listen to, in just 1 second, nothing. And with that, we relax into the ground. Finish surrendering your senses. Drop back into owning the softness of your breath in and out of your nose. Get back into tuning into your receptor organs, eyes, nose, ears, mouth, and skin. And let your body do your work instead of your mind doing the talking. Namaste, Shanti. Have another blessed week. Feel good, and we'll see you again next Monday. I encourage you, those of you who continue to watch and participate, please send in, comments, things that you'd like to work on. If you have some aches and pains for the day, send us a message in the morning before class begins, and we can begin to incorporate those little nuances specifically for you. Thank you so much for joining. It is always a pleasure to have you on the other end of the video. Thank you. Have a great day. Namaste.